So, on to the light energy chime for Taurus. Let's see what's going on all sides. Alright. We have Vanishing Mirror, which is ego sublimation. Darker side of things. I feel like I need to stretch. I feel like maybe you're being asked to be flexible. Alright, and for the dark side, you have Triumph of Lies and Is This Me? This kind of reminds me of, there was a vision that I had when I saw the Triumph of Lies card. And it was one that I had like a while ago that I can't even freaking remember. I don't know if I even wrote it down, and I wouldn't know where the book is if I did. It's giving me a headache. Anyways, let's check. Yeah. Okay. The Vanishing Mirror, it looks like you're being asked to be flexible, but not, you know, what's the word? What's the word for it? Not too bendable, I guess. I can't find, there's a word. Like, it's giving like, you don't need to be so rigid kind of energy. And we have, like, on the lighter side, we have the lovers coming under the ego sublimation. It's feeling very stubborn, very protective, very no nonsense. Like, you say one little phrase that sounds like you're trying to piss me off, whether that was your intention or not, you're out of here. Like, I'm very much not tolerant. Like, it feels intolerant. And we have the Emperor, and that's pretty much what he feels like right now. It feels like he is absolutely intolerant. My fucking headphones fell right out of my ear when I said that. Maybe you need to hear somebody out. Like, this could be a new person with this moon and sun in Libra eclipse. Like, you have to trust that your discernment is working. You have to trust that the partnerships that you had that were not serving your highest good, those days are over. You have to trust that now you know when somebody is coming at you with bullshit without having to cut every single person that tries to get close to you out. Like, there's a balance to it, and that's being shown with, like, the Two of Pentacles. Like, you don't have to be so rigid when it comes to, like, new people anymore. The ego sublimation is more about taming that part of you that wants to just say, fuck it, I don't want to deal with anybody. That part of you that has been, like, so protective over yourself to the point where you've shut any and everything out. Like, it's giving, I'm so shut down, I don't even want a new pet at this point because it's just going to lead to disappointment. And that's what it feels like. But you're being asked to like open your heart. Cuz like with the triumph of lies and is this me? You might have been questioning whether like it's one of those things where so many people may have told you the same thing your whole life to the point where you're like, am I really like that? Like, am I really the bad guy? Because everybody seems to think that I'm the bad guy every time I get close to somebody, and like I think everything is great and I try to communicate, properly because like with Taurus, we always try to get to the root of everything. Like, if we got a problem, we just gonna bring all that shit. There ain't no elephants in the room when it comes to Taurus. Like, no, we're going to get to the root of that problem because we don't got time for all them damn emotions that is being held in and stuff. So, one thing is that we're gonna address the shit. But most people don't want to address the shit. They would rather pretend that there's no problem and all of that shit. And with earth signs, they like to bottle up their freaking emotions. And, well, maybe not like to. It's just, we got to get down to business. We don't got time for that. We're too busy getting to the bag. We're too busy. We got responsibilities to handle. We ain't got time for all of these damn emotions. But yeah, it just really feels like that's what's going on here. I didn't check this well enough. Because like we have the Eight of Swords and look like she ready to fight. That's what I'm getting. Like my hands may be tied behind my back, but my hair is still picking up these swords, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm on it. I am like in full defense mode. I don't even need to see the enemy. I'm gonna just start swinging. But yeah, because like with the is this me? Like you have to trust that you are motherfucking badass. Like with the is this me card, it's just like you need to recognize yourself. You are not the same person that you were before. You are not that person that pretended and people pleased and did all of this bullshit, this song and dance for everybody around you. And the version of you that everybody created is a lie. It was the version of you that you needed to survive, and that is what the ego is about when it comes to having an unhealthy ego. This unhealthy ego stems from, the childhood wounds. The childhood wound creates an ego so that you don't have to live completely and utterly hopeless and devastated, and so that you can get your needs met. But when you become an adult, it becomes a process to get out of. So if you can seek help, I would recommend seeking help for that, for childhood trauma and things like that, or whatever, anything really. You can just have a therapist just for the sake of having somebody to fucking talk to. It don't really matter. But to work through these false narratives and personas that people tried to project on you, because a lot of the times what people say about you is what they really mean to say about themselves. And your presence just highlights that. We have bring love into the situation, and conclusions are within reach. So whatever this lies and stuff like it is, you're being asked to let that shit go and focus on your own emotions, your own feelings, and recognizing who the fuck you are. Because you are a motherfucking badass, and they trying to lie on you or create these false narratives for the sake of knocking you down a peg. And you don't really need to be knocked down a peg, you just need to cultivate a healthier ego. And that comes from like healing work, so that you can allow these partnerships that are actually going to nourish you and benefit you and get you in good emotions to come in. Don't let them people block out people who can actually help you. Anyway, I hope that helped.